In the meantime, Nia, you are also being chased by a wolf.
The first thing it did was attack me. So I would like to dodge it.
You managed to dodge it.
I would like to leapfrog over it. I would like to invoke my daredevil, though.
Go ahead, spend a fate point, get a +2, and roll Razzle Dazzle with the +2. So you get a 4. Not bad.
Okay.
With a 4, you can leapfrog. First of all, where did you lead it to, or where are you currently? Are you still in the stairwell at this point, or are you just like moving out towards like the actual more greater ruins of the first floor?
I had just left my friends going down the stairs while I had taunted the dog on the first floor. I'm in the hallway where I had just set up the lightning traps. Now that I have dodged that attack, I would like to duck low to pick up my glove off the ground and put it on my hand in like a Power Rangers fashion, as if I'm like putting on the wrist glove with arms, and I'd like to do a genre shift.
Well, first, before you do that, give me a focus roll. Passive difficulty, we'll say 3.
No.
What is your character feeling right now, do you think?
She is kind of high on adrenaline, and she's about to... I feel like she's getting ready for a performance.
The wolf begins to like shake violently, and you actually watch as its form begins to blur. It is like mutating and becoming longer, thinner. Its mouth is getting longer, and teeth are springing up from its gums. It is mutated in reaction to your motion. So you want a genre shift, you said?
Yes, something with like a deep bass, because she's like getting ready to throw a party. Sure.
Perfect.
So you shift the genre. It was formerly like dreadful, dire. Like a wolf might be, but now you have switched it.
Okay, I would like to say this is coming out of the PA system. I imagine it doesn't get all the way to the basement because it stays in range of Nia. Okay.
What is the effect of this? What do you want to do with this?
It allows me to like change the mood of the scene and the lighting and ambience. So basically, as Nia like skates down the hallway, putting on her gloves, she's sort of like settling her mental mood into like getting ready to dance, and she's just like 100% focused on her performance. As she's rolling backwards down the lighted hall, her foot is starting to tap as her stand appears to start videoing her, and its foot is starting to tap. Basically, her and her stand are starting to sort of like sync into a performance. And she says to the wolf, "So you're the one hunting my friends, huh?"
That's right. I am, and I feel funky. It's time to eat to the beat.
All right, let's dance. And then Nia would start to go down the hallway as fast as she can, pausing only to take a picture with the directory, so that she has a map on her phone as she tries to find the cafeteria.
Okay, give me a roll for speed. You are moving faster than the wolf, only slightly. The wolf is following, but it's stopping to do like jaunty little taps of its foot alongside for a second because it's reflecting your attitude now. And you actually see that it begins to gain a like neon purple outline around itself, like as if it were being lit up with liquid that's been poured over it.
Nia's into it.
It's actually leaving like a purple trail as it runs after you now.
Ooh. Well, Nia is like more than just running. She's also like dancing with it. I've never interviewed a werewolf before.
Come back, I'll give you the interview of a lifetime. It starts to open its mouth to like howl, but then when it does, like more beats, kind of distorted beat sounds come out of its mouth and like instrumental noises. Like
nice.
Ow, ow. It sounds like it's like a remixed howl almost.
Oh, I love it. Nia also loves it more than she should.
You're making your way to the cafeteria. You will find that this cafeteria is a little weird. It's like not really meant to be an actual cafeteria. It's very, very odd, kind of empty. But if you're like trying to, what do you want to do in here? I should ask.
Nia wants to search the place for supplies, but she might need to give herself like distance so she can do that. So she'll probably be trying to, on her way there, find like a crack in the wall she can slip through, or like a place she can turn to lose the dog for a minute?
It is dark.
Can I find a crack in the wall?
Yeah, absolutely. But just give me a focus roll to see how well you can hide.
The crack in the wall would be more like I'd use one of my effects to get through it, even if it's too small for me.
That's very possible, but you're trying to do like kind of like a stealthy action, right? You don't want the wolf to know exactly where you are. You can invoke 2+2 from the dark. You hide in there in the dark. The wolf has caught up and is starting to stalk outside, looking around for you. It hasn't found you yet.
I'd like to use the FX to spray dog smell on me.
The moment you do that, the wolf actually like raises its head and then looks around in confusion. It can't find you yet, but the smell has like alerted it that there's another dog here. So
okay,
just gonna continue to try to look for you. It's like going under tables, overturning some of the wreckage, sniffing around very loudly. Come out, little chicken wing, come out. Just want to take a bite. Just one bite.
Where am I hiding?
Between 2 vending machines sounds fine. You could have found a crack there. The vending machines are busted, but they have broken glass, and like the part of it's broken, but yeah, they have glass.
Okay, Nia's taking the time to look through for like trail mix.
Trail mix?
Yes, specifically with banana chips.
Give me another focus roll, because you're gonna have to do this before it notices. It turns its head just as you grab the trail mix with banana chips.
Yes. Okay. I stuff that in my pocket, and then I stand there dramatically and jump up on the table and say, "I'm not a chicken."
You're right. You're more of a turkey, I think.
Oh no! I'll tell you what I am. I'm a party animal.
What?
Trying to upend one of the tables at it and just rush for the door again.
Now that it like has where you are and you like kind of announce yourself, it's gonna dive for a bite on you. Okay. You're gonna have to try to avoid the bite. It has +2 to this.
I don't want to use the fate point. I'm just curious, like, do I have to use the fate point to invoke table?
Go back and let you do this. Go ahead and roll Razzle Dazzle for this. This is to create an advantage. Passive difficulty 3. So you can turn the table. It is going to slow you down a little. It'll give you a +1 advantage, not a +2. And that does not cost you a fate point to create an advantage.
Okay.
So you just have a +1. Are you invoking your
table and my camera's watching me?
It manages to like take a nip out of you. You took 3 physical stress because it had 7 on its roll. It got a +2 because it was it's mutated. You do take a consequence. You take a bite, a wolf bite. Mild.
Okay.
So you throw up the table, you start the run, you have the wolf bite, you notice the wolf actually stops following you.
Well, then Nia just runs for the elevator then.
You get in the elevator.
Well, the elevator's broken, right? Okay, yeah, I was going to climb up the cable and have it snap so that I could use it to get to the top.
Oh, Jesus.
With my SFX, yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Give me a precision roll for this, I think. We'll just see how dangerous this actually is with a 4. Okay, so you want to cut like the counterweight so it like snaps you back up, the elevator weight. Even though it's the future, and I'm sure elevators won't work like this in the future, we're just going to go with it. It does pull you up. It starts to pull you up.
I would say that my cameraman actually has a little crew in there that set it up so it did work that way.
I'll say that while you were doing that, your little camera crew was like jumping up and down inside of the elevator to try to like get it to drop, and then once you get it, they can just phase through it and follow you up. So you are whirring up this wire. It's pulling you up at Mach speed. Well, not Mach speed, pretty fucking fast as your stand and your kind of little crew are floating behind you, following within range. As you're halfway up the building, you do feel your legs start to twitch and something is like moving that isn't you there.
Oh, I know what's happening. Nia just like tries to bend her legs so that like when it comes out, it doesn't have anything to land on.
We're going to get back to that in a second.
Okay.
So right now, Nia is zip zooming her way up. You guys may hear a crash from an elevator hitting the bottom of a thing and all sorts of fucking madness going on there, and probably music or something.